Thank you so much, and thank you so much for including me in this panel. I think this conversation is very timely and very welcome. We need to talk more openly about this technology, more like thinking about in terms of impact and dangers, but also in the positive outcomes, as we have said. So we are here talking about this something called general purpose technology, and I think it's interesting to note that they are the same three letters as GPT, generative pre-trained transformers, but like the steam engine, the electricity, or the internet, they are the basis for a whole technological transformation. But in itself, it's just a technology. It's just logic, simple programming. I mean, simple, but at a big scale. But in itself, it's not a danger to society. It's not good or bad. And I think we would be much better off if we were not talking about AI like artificial intelligence. It has nothing more artificial than this glass of water or this computer and so on. I mean, it's just human creation, and it's not intelligent by any definition of intelligence you can have. It's just extremely useful, extremely good at doing specific tasks, but we are still very far from AGI. If we'll get there at any point of time, I'm not sure. But the key, as Sasha mentioned, is the way we use it, the use cases. The same technology, the very same technology, may bring huge benefits. I mean, we've already mentioned that. I mean, I'm not going to repeat everything that was said in the previous talks, but massive productivity gains across industries, massive scientific challenges that are being addressed and being solved with this technology. But the same exact technology can bring, as we say, mass disinformation, fake news, the capacity to code, but also to create malware, spyware that used to be super hard to make. And now, I mean, you can just prompt and make a malware. I mean, of course, this is worrying. You can make bacteriological weapons. I mean, this is all very worrying, but I would say, I mean, these dangers, they are real, but they are not new. I mean, we can very well kill each other or destroy the planet without AI. I mean, we do that very well. So I would say regarding misinformation, if I have one key message to policymakers is education, education, education. I mean, children must play with AI. They must learn what you can do. They must learn that it's so easy to produce data, but hard to check the truth, right? So this is one important message. Another key issue was mentioned about the environmental impact of this technology. I think AI poses new challenges, and there has been much debate about the impact of training such massive scale models. I mean, they take literally whole data center, whole supercomputers for months. So it is a big impact, the same carbon footprint equivalent as, say, tens of cars in the whole lifetimes and so on. But although it's really important to monitor this type of impact, you have to decouple the cost of training these models from the cost of inference, using the models by themselves. By definition, these models are called pre-trained. So you only train once, and you only have to do a small adaptation to every use case. So although the cost may be high, it's made in usually in data centers that are really efficient in terms of energy usage. It can be made with renewable energy. It can be made with nuclear energy, so low CO2 impact. I'm actually more worried by the impact of using the model, not training, but using the model when it comes to scaling to billions of users. When making an internet search uses an algorithm like GPT-4, then of course, when billions of users will use it, we'll need to go to smaller models. We need to find ways. They're on the way. Research is being very active at the moment on designing smaller models that are still very capable to do this type of activities at scale. And finally, in terms of risk, of course, there are all this previously mentioned, but to me, the risk is in the rapid change in economy, job losses at scale. On the other hand, huge wealth creation and monopolies. Maybe some of you saw the report by Goldman Sachs estimating that not in a near future, it could be 7% of the GDP of our countries that could be created with this type of technologies, 300 million jobs that could be impacted. So it's really massive. And I was reading an interview from Sam Altman saying that we might be in a beyond Schumpeterian type of state, like the acceleration is exponential. So we destroy jobs in an exponential manner, whereas we may create new jobs. Of course, we create new jobs, but maybe still in a linear manner. I would say, to me, my largest concern is that the benefits are evenly spread, and this is really what I worry about.